Hi, I'm Josh Lee, and welcome to Smoking Rotors. Today, we're going to make bacon. Welcome back to Smoking Rotors. What we have here today is about a 4.5 pound pork belly. I picked this up at Sam's Club for about $13. Not too bad when you consider the price of what you're paying per pound for bacon that's made with liquid smoke, and it's not going to hold the flavor this is going to have. What's great about making your own bacon at home is it's super easy. It only takes about a week or time to let it cure. As you can see here, we have an assortment of ingredients that we're going to include on the bacon here. We're going to put it in the fridge, turn it over once a day for about 6 or 7 days, and then we're going to put it on the smoker for a while, and when we get done we'll slice it up and hopefully we'll have some delicious bacon. So let's get started. So see here I got a little bit of silver skin, so I'm just going to go ahead and just remove and try to get rid of that. This pork belly did come with the skin rind already removed. The skin was not there, so we don't have to worry about that process. But if yours comes with it, it's up to you. Some people decide to remove the skin. Some people leave it on. If you remove it, you can fry it down, make some pork cracklings. They're pretty good, kind of big down in the south. Or you can leave it on and have a nice rind on pork belly. Alright, so what we have here today, or what we're going to mix together here, is we have, again, this is a 4.5 pound pork belly, so we have 1 cup brown sugar, excuse me, 1/2 cup kosher salt, about 1 teaspoon of granulated garlic. I have 1 teaspoon of this here. This is a Butcher Barbecue Savory Pecan seasoning. This stuff's very good. It's very, very good. Good on ribs. I'm gonna get about 1 teaspoon of that. I think it's gonna bring a good flavor into the pork belly. And then you're gonna need some sort of seasoning salt. So a lot of it's gonna be a pink seasoning salt. The big thing is to just note the directions that are on the package that come with it. It's gonna give you something based on the weight of the meat, and please abide by those directions or you can get yourself sick, or you can poison somebody if you use too much of it. So I'm using Morton's Quick Tender Cure here, and I believe it calls for 1 tablespoon per pound, so I'm just going to use 4 tablespoons, even this is 4 tablespoons, even though this is a 4.5 pound pork belly here. Let's include that. Alright, so we're going to get this all mixed up here. And again, like I said, the great thing about doing homemade bacon is that you are never going to have any bacon, I don't care where you go, that's going to taste like bacon that you make at home. It's going to spoil you to where you're not going to be able to eat bacon from a store or restaurant again. So just beware of that, it's that good. Alright, let's just get this finished mixing up. And again, this has a really good smell to it. You can definitely smell the brown sugar and the salt, but that savory pecan and that garlic's kind of giving it more of a, not so much a barbecue smell, but a very definitely kind of woody kind of smell to it. Again, I'm not going to do, you'll see a lot of people add maple syrup and stuff like that to their bacon. I'm not going to do a breakfast style bacon. This is going to be more of a just hamburger, any day, anytime kind of bacon. So, alright, that's about done. The first thing I want to do is, before I wrap this here, I have a 2.5 gallon bag. It's a Ziploc bag. I'm going to get this opened up. And this is going to allow you to put the rub on there and the cure without too much trouble having to flip it. I'm just going to leave a pocket there, and then we're just going to start applying this on here, like so. Hopefully you guys can see that. And all I'm doing is I'm just kind of pawing it on and patting it down and make sure that it's covered. And what this is going to do is that this cure mix is going to draw all this moisture out of the bacon. Correction, the pork belly. I'm going to make it bacon later. Make sure you get the sides nice and covered. So let's keep this down. With my clean hand, okay. Now we flip, we're going to get this side. You you want to make sure you use all the cure, and the amount of ingredients that I put on this is about a 4 to 5 pound pork belly. So just use some quick math, pull out your phone, Google it. If you have a bigger or smaller pork belly, but ensure that you're using the right amount. Alright, so you can see we've got our pork belly complete, and we're ready to seal this up, put it in the fridge. And again, we're going to come in, you do it before you go to work, or when you come home from work, or if you don't work at lunchtime, just set yourself a time. At least try to do once a day. Make sure you flip it over, that way you're getting all sides and the moisture is getting pulled from all sides. Alright, we'll let this go for about a week, and we'll be back with you.
Alright guys, so it's been 8 days. We've had the pork belly with the cure on it in the fridge in a Ziploc bag. I've been flipping it over each day, so make sure we get all the sides, and we're going to go ahead and pull it out and get a good wash on it. Then I'm going to put it in a aluminum pan or a glass baking dish and just kind of leave some moisture in there and let it pull some more of that salt out for a little while. We're going to pull it out, dry it off, put it on a little pork rack, and we will put it back in the fridge and let it dry out for about 24 hours before we put it on the smoker. So stick with me and we'll go show you guys how we get it all cleaned up. Alright guys, you guys can see here, there's the pork belly. Look at all that moisture. All that's been drawn out. And it's, you guys remember in the video, right, look at that. It's kind of holding up under its own weight. It's pretty firm. So it's ready to go. So we'll get this pulled out and we'll get it washed over here at the sink. Let's get it pulled out. Oh yeah guys, I mean, look at that. It's just, you sit my 2 fingers on it, you can see how rigid that is now. Got all that moisture pulled out of there. Let's get this good and washed off. It's a 2.5 gallon bag. Cold water. So that's complete. As you can see here, just a aluminum pan. I'll put it in some water. What that's going to do is it's just going to allow that to draw out some more. Alright guys, we've had this curing for, or not curing, but in the water bath for about an hour, so we're going to get ready to put this on the rack and dry. I wanted to cure this as a whole piece, but I'm going to split this down the middle for smoking. And again, we'll kind of get this trimmed up once we get done with the smoking process. So yeah, it's already starting to look like some nice pretty bacon right there. Look at that. Alright guys, we'll be back in a few. Alright guys, so the bacon has been in the fridge and it's dried. Got the smoker coming up. We will be smoking this today, looking for around 80 degrees or so in the smoker. That's a plus about having the sub-zero temperatures. The lowest temp the Yoder Y640 will go is 150 degrees, but with those temps it can hold that up on the upper rack. So that's what we'll be putting this today, hickory wood, and we will be back in a moment. Alright guys, well, just threw this on. Get up there on that top right, the steam's coming, it's so cold. Look at that nice blue smoke, and even with the pipe there and all that heat coming up, showing about -10. So you can see here on the upper rack, use the upper rack because even at 150 set on this, we can maintain that. So looking at about, it's probably about 90 degrees. Let's go for about 3 hours, 2-3 hours. Excuse me. We'll be slicing it up, giving you guys a taste. It's cold temps, Yoder makes the weirdest noises. But yeah, we'll get it sliced up, let you guys take a look how it comes out on camera. And it's been a long process, 7-8 days, but it's well worth it. And we will see how it comes out. Stick with us. Alright guys, well here's the bacon. Again, about 4 hours on the smoker. A little cold outside, it's snowing, so I didn't feel like taking the camera out. So I just pulled it off rather than, let it rest for a little bit. But you can see we got nice color, I can smell the smoke flavor or the aroma of the smoke definitely coming off. And you guys can see, I mean, we can cut into this, and it looks pretty good. Good meat side over here. This was the only pork belly we had as far as choosing wise at the store, so definitely could have found one with a lot more meat and less fat content, but this will work, and we're gonna get this cut up and see how it looks. Great thing about doing your own bacon at home, you get to pick the width of the slices. Look at that. Looks like some good bacon to me. I'm gonna cut a couple of these off and fire them up here in the cast iron skillet and see how they taste. Alright guys, let's get some of this bacon. Homemade bacon. Ooh, it's still hot. That smells amazing. Oh my gosh. I have no words. Oh, is that amazing? Wow. 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 That's it, guys. So, make some homemade bacon. The only curse is you won't be able to get bacon from the store ever again. So on behalf of Smoke Rotors, I'm Josh. And eat well, guys. Eat some bacon. Take care.